Depending on your gaming background, 3D Dot Game Heroes is a game that can evoke heavy nostalgia. The game draws freely from the Legend of Zelda franchise, emulating its style, structure, and appearance. Don't think that this is just a Zelda ripoff for PS3 though, because that would be doing it a grave disservice. Despite its unfortunate name, 3D Dot Game Heroes is a love letter to gaming's past, offering equal parts homage, parody, and irreverence. But does this game have enough substance to match its goofy charm, or is it doomed to be a failed experiment? Well, let's take a look. This game has a very unique style, to say the least. It's a hybrid of old retro games and contemporary elements. It's an unprecedented fresh style, and it's awesome. The developers at From Software also added over-the-top effects, shadowing, and lens flare. I especially like the small touches, like how enemies explode into a shower of their own pixels when they die. The music and sound effects are also a throwback to the 8-bit generation. However, as good as the music is, it does start to get repetitive after a while. I'm aware that 3D Dot is doing this intentionally. After all, a lot of our classic favorites have really repetitive music. However, this doesn't make the short sound loops any less annoying when you're grinding your way through an especially long dungeon. On the other hand, one of the best things in the game is the character creator. You can use its simple interface to create your own blocky hero and animations. Some of the less original editors in the office made some great models of Link, and you can share designs by dropping the files on a USB stick. The game implements a classic Zelda setup. You find objects and weapons in 6 dungeons and use these objects to progress further in the game. Anyone who's played a Zelda game will find things like the boomerang, bombs, and dash boots familiar in both appearance and function. However, there are a number of updates to modernize the gameplay. You can save anywhere, fast travel to places you visited before, and upgrade your sword using light RPG elements. The combat feels great, and it's satisfying to swing a giant sword across the entire screen. The game also retains what I like best about retro games. It rewards you for exploring every last bit of the world, and the side quests are fun. There are also many games in the vein of Arkanoid and Tower Defense, which offer a nice diversion. On the flip side, there is also a distinct lack of direction in the game. Staying true to classic gaming, it doesn't hold your hand at all. There's no hint system, and sometimes you'll have no idea what you have to do. Despite some minor annoyances, 3D Dot Game Heroes is a whole lot of fun, and as you could probably tell, it really doesn't take itself seriously. You're always aware that it's just a game, and that's okay. Old school gamers will enjoy the tongue-in-cheek references to the classics like Final Fantasy, Bionic Commando, Mega Man, and of course, Zelda. 3D Dot Game Heroes celebrates that special kind of irreverence and weirdness that was found in the games of yesterday. It may not be innovative, but the gameplay and charm both make for a great experience. For the written review and even more features on the game, head over to IGN.com.